What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and WoW stuff. I got an Arsenal inventory update to do for you guys. Vinyl this time, and 2018 black metal releases are going to be the subject of this video today. But first, what we're listening to in the background, Winterlore, self-titled album. Really excellent black metal from Utah. If you haven't heard Winterlore, I definitely would look up this band's material. This is some A-level quality stuff. Make sure this stays in place, and yeah, there we go. But yeah, last year was absolutely amazing for black metal, and there were a lot of stuff. There was a lot of releases that I really loved, and there was a lot that I didn't have a chance or an opportunity to talk about, so this video is going to somewhat rectify that here. But let's get started off with some black metal from the Rocky Mountains. This is Wayfarer with World's Blood. Yeah. This came out in 2018 through Profound Lore Records, and if you're not familiar with Wayfarer, they are based out of Colorado, and this is their third full-length album, and I honestly would consider this to be the best material that I've heard from Wayfarer yet. And they play this very folky, cinematic sort of style of black metal. I mean, listening to these songs makes you feel like you're in the midst of a western or an epic movie of some kind. Just this band's level of instrumentation and perfectionism here is just really awesome. Listening to songs like The Crow's Head Cry War, On Horseback They Carried Thunder, it's just really awesome in terms of vocals, in terms of drumming styles, in terms of lyrics. This is a very strong and memorable release. I know this band did a lot of touring last year when it came to promoting this album. I know they played the States. I don't know if they've played internationally yet, but yeah, Wayfarer are absolutely the real deal, and this is probably the best material I've heard them do yet. But yeah, here's the front cover. Really awesome photography here on this album cover. Back cover with track listings. Of course, Profound Lore put this out. Came with a couple of goodies. Came with a lyric sheet. Yeah, you have lyrics for all the songs here. Very nicely done. Got more credits on here of who's in the band and whatnot. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, I know Isaac from Blood Incantation is on this album. There's, I think, yeah, here we go. On the song The Crow's Ahead Cry War, I love what they put here. Gangberine on The Crow's Ahead Cry War, begrudgingly performed by Lev Weinstein. That, of course, is the drummer for Krallice. Of course, if you know Lev from Krallice, he's quite an interesting character. But yeah, came with this huge poster of the album cover art. Square poster of the album cover right here. Very nicely done. And I know the vinyl version came out on multiple variations. I believe there was a gold color and a clear gold splatter. I don't remember the color specifically, but I was lucky enough to score the standard black vinyl version. Side A, side B. Good quality on this record is to be expected. But yeah, Wayfarer are awesome, and if you haven't heard their style of black metal, I would highly suggest getting up on it. It's really killer stuff. But yeah, World's Blood by Wayfarer. Check this one out. Okay, from the Rocky Mountains, we moved to Sweden for probably one of the best debut albums to come out from 2018 as far as black metal is concerned. This is MYLINGAR with Dota Drama. Yeah, this is a 2018 release through Amor Fati Productions, and yeah, there's really not a lot too much known about MYLINGAR other than the fact that they're from Sweden, and they have this sort of shroud of secrecy going around for them, which is very intriguing. But the material MYLINGAR has put out has been nothing short of awesome. Of course, this band put out an EP entitled Dota Vasor. I don't remember how it's pronounced, but yeah. Dota Drama, that's their debut full-length album. It's a really, really strong piece of black metal here. Very good in terms of songwriting, in terms of vocals, in terms of music. Of course, a lot of it is done in the native Swedish language, so I really can't understand much of what they're saying, but this is a really good album. And if you've heard a lot of people talk about MYLINGAR and Dota Drama, this is an album worth paying attention to. Really good pace, really good vocals, really good musicianship and efforts being put forward with this album. I think this album can do a better job of speaking for itself than I probably could, but yeah. Dota Drama is an excellent release. But anyway, here's the front cover. Love this album cover art. Very simplistic with the two coffins on here. Very, very nice. Back cover, track listing and credits. There you see Amor Fati put this out. Honestly, kind of a bare bones sort of packaging. It only really came with this poster art, which I'll unfold for you right here. It's a very nice poster. Yeah, very killer album cover album poster here. Very wild and crazy artwork going on here. And I don't know the limitation on the vinyl to be specific, but they all came on black vinyl. Nice heavy black vinyl. Basic center labels going on here. So you get some good stuff with this album either way. But yeah, MYLINGAR, Dota Drama, absolutely incredible debut full length from last year. Absolutely worth checking out. This next one's going to be a little bit familiar to you guys because I did a video about this last year, but I finally got it in my hands and I'm loving every minute of it. This is Devouring Star with the Arteries of Heresy. Yeah. 2018 release, co-release from Dark Descent Records and Territory Possessions. And yeah, I'm not going to really get into too much with this one because if you saw my review, you already know how I feel about this album. But for those of you who don't know about Devouring Star, they are based out of Finland. There's somewhat of another shroud of secrecy behind a project like this, but they have been consistently excellent ever since their debut full-length from many years ago, through Lung and Heart, and then the Anti-Hedron EP, and then this full-length album here. It's just a continuation of how badass this band truly is, and how much of an important influence they have in the sound of Finnish black metal. It's just a really creative record all the way through and through, and it's honestly gotten a lot better for me every time I've listened to it, and I think it's really, really great stuff. But if you haven't heard Devouring Star, I would highly recommend looking into this band's body of work and getting acquainted with the style of black metal that they play. But yeah, here's the front cover. Really beautiful album cover art here. Love, love, love this. I love the border around this album cover art here. A little bit of a emblem of the band logo, I would assume, right here, very bottom. Back cover, very simplistic. You got the labels, the Arteries of Heresy. Comes with this beautiful booklet. Of course, you have the Devouring Star logo, and you have artwork and handwritten lyrics for most of the tracks that are on this album, which I think is a really nice touch. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. And I believe this vinyl came on two different variants. Standard black vinyl, and the copy that I got here is this gray smoke vinyl. Very, very nice quality on this thing. Very, very well done. Job well done here by both Dark Descent and Territory Possessions. But yeah, the Arteries of Heresy is still a fantastic album, and I think it's going to hold up very well for many more years to come. So yeah, the Arteries of Heresy by Devouring Star. Go check this one out. Okay, now this next half is nothing but heavy hitters in black metal, and this next one I'm going to be talking to you about is something that I've been anticipating for quite a long time, and now that it finally came out last year, I'm still soaking in all of its glory. This is Svartidauði with the Revelations of the Red Sword. Yeah, Revelations of the Red Sword. This came out in 2018 through Van Records. And of course, if you're not familiar with Svartidauði, they are based out of Iceland. And I would consider them to be one of my absolute favorites in the style of Icelandic black metal, because that that country is so rich and ripened with amazing black metal bands that there are only quite a handful that will truly stand out and make that huge of an impact. And of course, Svarti Dowdy did that with Flesh Cathedral in 2012, and I was wondering how they were going to follow that up. How are they going to follow up such a masterpiece like Flesh Cathedral? And here with Revelations of the Red Sword, I think they followed it up just nicely. I think Flesh Cathedral is still the superior record. I don't think they'll ever top it, to be perfectly honest, but on this album, they put together a brilliant, brilliant effort, showing how strong of musicians they truly are, with songs like Burning Worlds of Excrement, Wolves of a Red Sun, Reveries of Conflagration. Just some seriously strong stuff being done here. Great vocals, great lyrics, awesome drumming, incredibly dark and deep riff work going on here. This is just an overall completely insane record to listen to. Like I said, I still think Flesh Cathedral is the better Svarti Dowdy record, but as far as Revelations of the Red Sword is concerned, it's just really awesome to listen to, and I'm definitely going to have more fun listening to this for many more years to come. But yeah, here's the front cover. Really nice album cover art here. Very badass job done here. Back cover. Some more artwork, and of course the track listing. Van Records putting this out. Killer gatefold with some absolutely stunning artwork going on here. Really, really great stuff here. Comes with a couple of goodies. Comes with this booklet. There you have the credits and information. There you have some artwork and lyrics for all the songs. There you see the band members in question with their badass hoods and everything. Yeah, really great job done here with this presentation and all that. Comes with a fold-out poster. I believe this is of the gatefold artwork. Yeah, it's a lengthwise poster. Try not to tear this. Okay, yeah, here we go. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it well or not, but yeah. Really lengthy poster here. Very nice job done. And I know this came in multiple vinyl variations. I know there was a lavish version of this, but I was lucky enough to score the amber color. Amber, smoky amber, clear sort of vinyl color. It's absolutely beautiful. It sounds great, and I think Van Records always does amazing work with their full-length albums. But yeah, Revelations of the Red Sword is a very, very good Svarti Dowdy album, and I definitely think this will get better for every listen with me, as the more I give it an opportunity to check it out. So yeah, Revelations of the Red Sword by Svarti Dowdy. Go check this one out. Alright, from Iceland we move to France for probably one of the most anticipated black metal records of last year, and this one did not disappoint whatsoever. This is Necropole with Solarit. Yeah. 2018 release through Northern Heritage Records, and of course, if you know Necropole, it is primarily a one-person project based out of France. Amertoon, I believe that's the guy behind this project. But yeah, he put out some seriously amazing demos in the early 2000s, early to late 2000s with Atavisme and Ostara. Just some really, really great demos. But here with Solarit, you get some more of what this project has been putting out, and it just sounds absolutely glorious in terms of vocal work, in terms of lyrics, in terms of music. It is just an absolutely beautiful package, and listening to songs like Ferment de Corruption, La Voix est la Vertu, just some really great songs on this album. Every song is worth listening to over and over again. It's just hypnotic and entrancing in every single way, and it just makes me excited to hear and be hopeful that there will be more Necropole in the future. This is a really, really beautiful album, and I think this is a project worth the hype and the attention that it has gotten over the years. So yeah, anyway, here's the front cover. Really love this album cover, love this art, love this photography. It's just really great stuff. Back cover here with track listings, information. I came with a few little interesting tidbits here. You have a lyric sheet, all of the songs that are in French, as to be expected. But it also came with a English version. I did not know this. I looked deeper into the gatefold, into the jacket, and there was this little booklet thing here that had the lyrics for all the songs in English, which is fascinating to know because you can understand better of what he's saying. But it's a cool little inclusion, I must say. And yeah, I think all the copies came on standard black vinyl. Side A, Side B. But yeah, this is some really high quality stuff here. And I happened to pick this up in the US alongside the demo compilation, which I'm glad got a vinyl version. But yeah, if you have not heard Solarite by Necropole, this is an album worth paying attention to and listening to over and over again. This is really an amazing piece of French black metal. So yeah, Solarite by Necropole. Go check this one out. And last but not least, keeping in the vein of French black metal, we moved to Canada for this last one, and this was definitely a major highlight of 2018 black metal for certain. This is Akitsa with Credo. Yeah. This came out in 2018 through Profound Lore Records on CD, and this is the vinyl version put out through Hospital Productions, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the label run by Dominic Furno of Prurient fame. That's his record label, and his label put out the vinyl version of Credo. But yeah, I don't need to say too much about Akitsa that many others have been saying. Legendary Canadian black metal band, long been consistent for their minimalist approach to black metal in terms of live performances, in terms of music, in terms of creativity. I mean, this is a band that has never been short of brilliant every single time, and with Credo, I think that they have put in together one of their best full-length albums to date. Really, really awesome music. I love the vocals, I love the rawness of this record, I love the production quality. I just love how genuine feeling this record is, from first track all the way to last. This is just a really, really beautiful record. It's a 6-track long record, but you're going to get so much depth, detail, and creativity with this album. But yeah, Credo is one of the best Akitsa records in my opinion, and I definitely will look forward to the next time they decide to put out more material. So yeah, here's the front cover. Very minimalist in nature, as to be expected from an Akitsa record. Back cover with track listings, information. Came with a lyric sheet. Of course, all the lyrics for all the songs are in the native French Quebecois language. Credits and information. And my copy came on a standard black vinyl. Good quality on this thing. Minimalist labeling here. But yeah, really, really killer job done here by Hospital Productions on this vinyl version of Credo. And if you haven't heard this album, I definitely would recommend giving it a shot and checking it out. This is some really awesome stuff. So yeah, Credo by Akitsa. Go check this one out. And with that said, I'm going to conclude this video. I'm going to leave you some links to some of the bands that I talked to you about here in this video. If you happen to have heard or own any of these releases, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it, and we can go from there, and what your favorite 2018 black metal releases were. Yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, RBL out.